Hey guys, my name is Sid Cam, short for Sydney Cameron. I'm 19 years old and I'm from New York, and welcome to Podcast Babes. I started this because I feel like there's a lot of stuff that's just not real out in the world, and I wanted it to be real, and share it with the world. I'm a dancer. I also am a server at the Red Robin. Yum. Yep. Also, I'm starting bartending soon as well. I had a bunch of new stuff going on. Also, as well, I am training for a bunch of different things in dance and aspects I want to go with it. So I'm very excited about that too as well. But let's get into today's episode. Today is going to be about mental health. I told myself I would make a video talking about my story because I never talked about it. I only wrote it down or talked to my therapist and family about it. So yeah, let's get into it. Number one, if you are struggling with mental health, it's not a bad thing to ask for help at all. Even if you don't even struggle with mental health, I always would suggest to go get a therapist because it just helps you not have any stress. You just lay all your problems on somebody else. Not like that, but you're telling someone what's going on, and it's nice to have a listener and stuff like that sometimes. So, my story on July 8th. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to read you what I'm going to read you what I posted. But I'm also going to go more into depth about it, if that makes sense. So, it says, here is my story. I've struggled with depression since I was 14 years old, living day by day with endless fake smiles and distractions to ease the pain. Waking up with a heavy heart and such sadness and despair for unknown reasons is a harsh reality. Recently, my depression flipped for the worst, and I started losing a lot of weight, averaging 107 pounds on a daily basis. Mind you, I'm 5'3", or 5'2 and a half. You just shouldn't be weighing that low. Gotta fuel. Running on an empty stomach and not having any satisfaction with food whatsoever. One thing leading into another, I spent countless nights staying wide awake, trapped in thoughts. I came to a point where I didn't know what to do anymore. And on July 8th at about 2:45 a.m., I attempted to take my own life. I didn't want to deal with the pain anymore, let alone it felt like the easy way out. The reason I share this is to let everyone know if you are struggling with mental health, just know you are not alone. You're not, I promise. I am now getting the professional help that I need and working towards becoming a stronger version of myself. And a huge, huge thank you to my family and close friends for helping me through this difficult time. I'm very grateful to still be here. Life is worth living. And just remember, you never know what someone is going through. Be kind, have an open mind, and most importantly, spread love. You matter in this world. We all matter in this world. So, there's so many people after I shared that story that came to me with their stories, and it tore my heart apart. It really did. You don't realize how many people are really going through stuff, like some deep things, and they really just keep the smile on the face because it's the easiest thing to do. You don't really want to talk about it. You don't want to put the burden on somebody else, but sometimes you gotta let people know that you're not okay. I did let my dad know that I wasn't okay, and like my family member, because I was in Florida when I attempted, and things that week were not good. I was already not eating, but I think that involves stress and anxiety and just me being sad overall. It's just because what I found out that week is because my mind was not okay, my body was physically reacting to it, which was so weird. That's never happened to me before. Um, the way my depression works is sometimes I could go through a week of, rotting in bed, being like, ugh, I don't want to be alive. But like I would get up and I'd be like, okay, like I'm going to do this today. I'm going to do this. And it only lasts for a week. Then the next couple weeks following after that, like I would be fine. I would be giddy go, like let's go party, let's do something. Um, and in that week in Florida, I just stayed in the rut, unfortunately. And I've always had thoughts, but I never took action. And I knew I wasn't okay because I was already scaring myself. But I should have got help before, I tried. And I'm so, so, so thankful to be here to get now the professional help that I need. You know, a lot of people ask me, what did you do? I took pills, a lot of pills. And by the grace of God, I woke up completely fine the next day. Like he was watching over me and was like, no, she's not gonna go. Not today. I'm sorry. Not on my watch. He said no. And it's just crazy. It really is. And I'm so proud of how far I've come. I still have a lot of work to do on my mentality and, strengthening myself up and becoming a stronger version of myself. But at the end of the day, I can accept that, yes, I'm happy with how far I've come, but I want more. And that's okay, but you also have to realize how far you've come. And that's in anything. Like, if you want more in something, you can always get more. You can always achieve higher. You can always do this. You can always do that. But just comfort yourself and reward yourself with that feeling like, okay, this is a work in progress. And I'm doing good. I'm doing good. And I'm still on the right path and the right track for myself. So, yeah. So with mental health, one thing that helps me is because like it's hard to get up off your bottom even after you wake up, especially with people struggling with mental health. It's really hard after you wake up. So what I came across, I think, this video on TikTok, and it said, start by making your bed in the morning. And because once you start, making your bed in the morning, that leads to another accomplishment. Oh, I'm going to go take my clothes down to the laundry. Or I'm going to go brush my teeth, brush my hair, take a shower, get ready for the day. Like, more adds on to that. So that's what I started doing actually like 3 weeks ago. I'm lying. I'm lying. I literally started a week ago. Because I was like, I'm not getting off my butt. Like, this is annoying. And I'm like, I'm telling myself I want to go to the gym and all this stuff, but I'm not doing anything. And, starting with making my bed. Ironically, how weird does that sound? Helps me get through the rest of the day and get myself, like, it's like setting your day. How do I want my day to be? And also, the way you treat others. Now, there's very, very few people on this earth that I don't like. And if I don't like you, I don't like you. But I have a big heart. I love a lot of people I meet. Half the people I meet, you're already my friend. It's just how it is. But if you treat somebody that you don't want to be treated, why would you expect that somebody to be nice to you or do anything in that aspect? Unfortunately, old Sydney would let people walk all over her, shit on me, absolutely shit on me, and I would still do anything. Not anymore. because of my therapist and, like, you know, all the help I'm getting. It's awesome, but it's okay to put up those barriers as well, because you're protecting yourself, as you should, and you're keeping your guard up and your head held high in a positive way and in a nice manner, which is, I don't think anything can beat that, honestly. I really don't. For the outsiders, you never know what somebody else is going through. If you're not struggling with mental health, or, you know, or just be nice and have such an open mind. Like, I can agree with this world is getting a little too sensitive. We're going to talk about that in later episodes, but I got a lot to say about that. That's what I meant to say. And, yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of cuckoo. Something I believe in is everybody is a beautiful human, inside and out. Well, that depends if you're beautiful on the inside. Because if you're not, I just don't like you. But being beautiful on the inside matters more than being beautiful on the outside. And everybody's beautiful on the outside because everybody's different. That's what creates beautiful to even be beautiful. Because everybody is different. And people like to judge. Like, everybody wanted that BBL. And then everybody did, like, the eyelash extensions to look like Kim Kardashian. Like, everybody does these trends, and then if you don't notice, like, all these girls kind of look the same. But at the same time, why not just let your beauty shine? Because eventually somebody will appreciate it and will love you for who you are. Why be fake towards the world? No need for that. In the end, through all of this, if you're struggling, you matter, and you're gonna make it through. Because I'm living proof. And you all are loved, and don't say you're not, because you're loved by me, at least. So, cheers to that. If you're struggling, I'm rooting for you. My DMs are always open to talk about stuff like that. God is good. God is good. God is very good. God bless you all. Have a great rest of the week. And don't stop fighting and never give up. My friends who supported this whole podcast setup and knowing it was upcoming, I love you guys and thank you for your support. I know this is kind of weird for me to be even sitting in front of a camera, but probably half of you are like, this is something she would easily do. Like, I'm not even surprised. We're going to do a little question of the day. What's my favorite color? Can you take a guess? It's pretty easy. I'm not going to lie. But that's the question of the day. Answer in the comments down below what you think. And love you guys. Mwah.